Episode 56 NN December 20, 2023. The London, ending, woodburning project, Maine offers rebates for heat pumps. United Kingdom, London. https://woodburning.london The London Woodburning Project video. Excerpts edited by Rozep for brevity and clarity and relationship to Residents Against Wood Smoke Emission Particulates, a 501c3 nonprofit organization. Mesmerized by the warm and cozy fire? Is it doing more harm than you think? Wood burning at home. How do you feel about open fires, wood burners and even wood smoke? It has long been known that the small particles released by solid fuel burning can stay in the air and even travel long distances. These small particles, when inhaled, can increase your risk of stroke, asthma, lung cancer, heart disease and dementia. It is estimated that around 4,000 premature deaths occur each year in London due to long-term exposure to air pollution, of which about 284 are attributable to domestic wood burning. Every one of those 284 deaths is completely avoidable. Domestic wood burning has a health and economic cost of about £187 million per year in London. That's a cost of £24 for every London resident, whether you burn solid fuels or not. The most effective way of reducing pollution and protecting everyone's health is simply to avoid burning any wood, coal, or other solid fuels at home. Find out more about the health impacts of domestic wood burning here, support us by sharing our messages and materials, and take a step towards better air quality in London. Rozep view, the words fossil fuel trip off the tongue and provide cover for wood burners. Against all scientific evidence, wood burners still cling to the misinformation that wood burning is a legitimate alternative to fossil fuels, when it should be widely known that wood burning emits more CO2 and PM 2.5 than the fossil fuel coal burning. Wood burning emits 450 times the PM 2.5 than the fossil fuel natural gas burning. Maine is including wood burning stoves along with heat pumps as alternatives to fossil fuel use. Replacing fossil fuels with wood burning is increasing pollution, if Maine doesn't realize it. Maine clarified its new heat pump rebate program, which was initiated by the federal government, allowing states to release the rebates using their own state program rules. Maine has apparently added wood stoves to its program, which is inherently stupid and regressive of the state of Maine. Eliminating fossil fuel use should not be the outcome desired should be clean energy for home heating. From the article below, the State of Maine rebate rules suggest room heaters, a wood stove, or small space heaters, Stoddard said, to cover up to 20% of the home's heating load alongside the whole house heat pump system. That is the only mention of wood burning in this article, but it is harmful enough to imply that wood burning should be a part of home heating improvements in 2024. https://Energy News US translatigug ///Maine turns its heat pump focus to whole house systems that can all but eliminate fossil fuel use / excerpts edited by Rozep for brevity and clarity and relationship to Residents Against Wood Smoke Emission Particulates, a 501c3 nonprofit organization. Maine turns its heat pump focus to whole house systems that can all but eliminate fossil fuel use. The state recently clarified requirements for a new heat pump rebate program, which encourages participants to use the technology for at least 80% of their home heating. December 20, 2023. New state incentives are pushing Mainers to adopt whole house heat pump systems. Federal tax credits are still available for a wider range of heat pump installations, and the state offers rebates for low-income households to install a heat pump as a supplemental heat source. But the latest big rebate for families of any income in Maine, which has become a national leader in heat pump adoption, focuses on using this technology to heat and cool the user's entire house or close to it. To receive efficiency, Maine's new rebate, which covers 40% of project costs up to a $4,000 cap for people of any income or more. For those of lower incomes, a heat pump system must be sized to serve at least 80% of the home's potential heating load, complying with statutory targets of cutting emissions 45% over 1990 levels by 2030 and 80% by 2050. This sector, which includes schools, businesses and more along with homes and apartments, is second only to transportation in contributing to Maine's emissions. This past summer, the state hit an initial target of installing 100,000 heat pumps relative to 2019. Now, it's working toward another 175,000 more units by 2027. The goal is to see 130,000 homes with one or two heat pump units by 2030, and 115,000 more with whole house systems. The efficiency levels of heat pumps can be 2x, 3x, 4x technology compared to a combustion system. Maine had about 580,000 households in 2022, per the U.S. Census, and about 56% of them use heating oil, according to federal data, slightly lower than in recent years, but still the highest rate in the country. The state aims to make its energy usage 100% renewable by 2040. Can you use fossil fuels alongside whole-house heat pumps? The answer is technically yes, but ideally no, at least under Maine's new rebate. As they switch to whole-house heat pumps, eligible customers are asked to turn their oil or gas-powered furnaces or boilers and connected thermostats off or all the way down, and to cover the system switches. This fall, Maine walked back an earlier requirement that old fossil-fired systems be disabled or disconnected from electrical service entirely, with locks on their switches, amid pushback from heat pump installers and fuel oil vendors about reliability and other concerns. Other heat pump configurations can still help vastly reduce fossil fuel use and costs, especially with state and federal incentives. Heat pumps still make sense, even a house that doesn't have the perfect layout. Headlines. World. Why we need more heat pumps, new internationalist wood-burning stoves. The potential impact is huge. Currently heating and hot water combined account for half of all energy used in buildings. United States. Proteomic analysis reveals activation of platelet and fibrosis-related pathways in hearts of apo nature. The adverse effects of air pollution are primarily attributed to particulate matter with diameter less than 2.5 micrometers, PM 2.5. Global PM 2.5 related mortality. United States. An intercomparison of weather normalization of PM 2.5 concentration using traditional nature. The trends of PM 2.5 showed insignificant differences, P greater than 0.05, for both the emission-related and meteorology-related components between TSM, ML. United States. Fresh research for fresh air, harnessing microbes for removing indoor pollutants. Maine. Bangor. What to do with fallen wood during storm cleanup. Bangor Daily News. Bangor Daily News. However, if you use an outdoor wood-fired furnace that pumps heat into the house, Deegan said, that can burn all varieties of soft and hardwood. Eureka alert. Wood burning. Current methods for the removal of these pollutants are largely limited to adsorption techniques, which use an activated carbon. Alabama. Black Belt wood pellet plant faces financial turmoil. Questions about environmental impact. Alabama reflector peer-reviewed studies, however, have shown that producing energy by burning wood pellets emits more carbon dioxide emissions than coal, leading. Louisiana, New Orleans. Photos, 40-foot-long fish, more wooden structures to burn on Christmas Eve in River Parish's NOLA.com. Photos, 40-foot-long fish, more wooden structures to burn on Christmas Eve in River Parish's wood to go on the top of his family's bonfire. New Hampshire. You, Me and the Wood Smoke, an original surrealist drama, first show of 2024. Patch Chamber Collaborative, You, Me and the Wood Smoke, an original surrealist drama, first show of 2024. Portsmouth, New Hampshire. See the latest. Thailand, Pattaya. Agencies join hands to address PM 2.5 issue. Pattaya male particulate matter PM 2.5 from vehicles. Acknowledging that trucks contribute to 70% of the particulate matter in Bangkok, the ministry is. Thailand, Pattaya. Pattaya tackles PM 2.5 crisis with street cleaning campaign. Pattaya male. PM 2.5 fine particulate matter, a major source of air pollution in the region. The initiative, which took place along Sri Chan Road from the Long, United States. Use of nicotine replacement therapy to reduce children's exposure to secondhand smoke in BMC Public Health. Biomed Central Air Quality, PM 2.5, was monitored in participant homes for 7 days before their first pharmacy visit and 12 weeks later. Qualitative interviews.